What's up, guys? Welcome back. Orion Pax from Transformers 1, or Optimus Prime. Sort of like before he's Optimus Prime kind of thing. I'm not like super up on the story or anything, but I think this is like the base form maybe. I'm in a landscape page. Use a pencil and eraser, hit pause if we go too fast. This is like before he becomes like Super Saiyan, which is like Optimus Prime. So, start with his head. Head is like facing forward. Body is maybe 3/4. So like a large shoulder here and a smaller one on this side. So let's start with the eyes. So we'll go with this like frowning eyebrow. It's kind of like a check mark or a tick. Let's go on this way. Right. Right, and then like these big blue eyes, right? So coming down like that, kind of boxes, angles, because he's a robot. And then there is these little lines coming out from here as well, I think. And what looks like an eyelid line, but I could be wrong. So then inside here we have his iris, right? And it's like colored with multiple blue and white rings. I probably won't be able to do all of them, but we can do a few, hopefully. One in there. Trying our best to keep them circular. That was hard. So like it goes blue, white, blue, white, blue, white. It's kind of like a bullseye sort of a thing. Roughly like that. Then we go over, do the other eye, similar. So this sort of frowning line going back this way. And then that square eye shape. And then there's a bit of an eyelid line underneath. And that line's coming out from the edge. I'm going to try for those circular blue eyes. And we'll go kind of that bullseye. Stuff in here. Like that, kind of. So then he's got like extra stuff around like his forehead, right? So it like comes across here. And then his nose comes down from there, real square. Right? And the bottom of it goes diagonal. Bottom of it kind of curves here. And then it seems to go up into the corner here somewhere. Like that, I think. And then there's like something else in here. Right, so his mouth, he's got like a smirking, smiling mouth, right? And he actually has lips. Weird seeing a Transformer with lips. Kind of cartoony looking. So it's kind of like that. And then we got a top lip. And a bottom lip. right? And then big round chin, right? So, but he's got like 2 lines to his chin. So there's one that comes around his face, right? So we'll do that one first. So it's like a big round chin there. And this like joins the side of his face, right? So it goes like frames in his face or something. Carving around like what would be a cheekbone or something like that. Right, going that way. Same on this side, pretty much. Right? Right, and then he has like another line for the bottom of his chin. Goes that way, right? And then he has all that stuff on the side of his face, right? All those vents and things, right? And like scratches and things, because he is made of metal, and you know, little textures and scratches and stuff like that, right? So the details around his face then, so he's got like this, like a line that comes across the forehead. Let's see if we go to about there. Right, and then there's all this stuff that comes down by his face here. It's like a shadow in this side, so like there's like another silver line here that like follows this. It skirts down, kind of traces this line, right? And there's a bit of shadow in behind it. Just go with the flow. Follow it down. I think it stops just there at his chin, right? There's a bit of dark shadow here. It's like a thicker section underneath his helmet, sort of. So at the side here, this seems to go up that way. And then back in. Doesn't go all the way because there's like a diamond or something here. And there's all sort of textures and edge lines and things on all this. Vents that come down the side of his face, right? So they go this way and then down, kind of connect to the side of his head here as well. We'll go what we do. So we'll do this line first, right? This one. That seems to go, yeah, connect this way. Mechanical objects are always tricky, but if we take our time, we'll get there. So this seems to go up just to the side of this helmet again. And there's all these little connector parts and stuff. There's like a little clip or something here. It goes in behind his ear. And then we got like little 3-dimensional lines coming across these. Just makes them look like they have angles. Not angels, angles. Edge lines and all this stuff. And then there's some vents and things. Right, there's like vent lines in here, so you could do thick, sort of evenly spaced. And little sort of blue ones here, like that. And then textures and scratches and stuff. He's been in some wars already. And then he has these big ears, right? Seem to come down this way. Big round sort of ears like that. Same on this side. There's all the detail sections inside here. Right. Now, so his helmet then. So we've got like bat ears or something. So we go across into there. And then this comes down like that. And it's like a little 3D part or something, like an edge. Just there, and then something else here. There's another little lip or something that side. And then do the same thing over here. Try our best anyway. Up. You can see the back of that one as well. Okay, and then so the top of his head is here. Like that, right? And then we have this symbol in the middle, so it comes around like this. You can kind of see the back of it there. And so that means this goes a bit more that way. So that's like the back side. And then there's a gap. And there's a line going down there, down here. That way. The details inside the boxes and stuff. Kind of like that. And again, textures and scratches on all this. Right. That's his head, basically. So his body now, right? He's got these big chest armor plates, right? And his body's kind of turned a separate way. So his neck joins, bumps down here, and there's all these radial sort of discs and stuff on his neck, right? So kind of like just comes across the neck here. And nuts and bolts and all this good stuff, right? coming down that way. And then get an inside cog or something here. And then we see the chest armor starting to come across here. So, kind of complicated now, this. So we'll do this first, like chest plate, right? So it comes this way, diagonally, okay? And then like steps up a couple of times here. All angles and all this kind of thing. And this one will go like behind his shoulder, which is like here somewhere. So this red chest plate comes down this way, joins the front here, right? And the back of it, that'll be his shoulder then. So I'll go here with this. So I'll just get the basic shapes first, and then we'll add like all the crazy edge lines and details and all this. This is the first chest plate. Second chest plate then on this side, we'll go down here. Right. Ooh, sorry. That's the angle. Right. And then this kind of steps up again a couple of times, kind of like the other side. Kind of like a mountain or the front of a car or something. Well, truck, I would imagine then. It's Optimus Prime. So, loads of detail inside here. So there's like, what's here? So we'll go out and down first. And there's a black bit. So it goes that way. And I think it just disappears into here. So it's red, it's dark in here. So like his ribs, I guess, or something is there. The bottom of this goes that way. Then I think ribs here. Hard to see. So, oh yeah, okay. So we'll go like his back, right? Just there. Keep it simple for the time being. And then we'll do like the big shoulder. So we'll go so this like bumps and then down, right? What line did I just draw? So I drew that one. So it goes down this way. We kind of bump down there. So that's like his shoulder. The other shoulder then has to be here somewhere. It might go off my page, but we'll draw it in as best we can. Sorry about the noise. It's my youngest daughter. And this goes in here. So if it's like anything like that one, it goes and then just kind of straight down. And then the big roundy part goes off the page that way, right? Now, these bits all have edge lines and details all inside. So that's like the width of his shoulder anyway. So we'll give this an edge. We'll just follow this, right? And then I might give it an extra one just to make it look a bit 3D. Right, like just like lines that go diagonally that way. And then I think there's supposed to be something here curve in there. And like something coming across here, and like some scratches and textures and all that kind of stuff. You could do more detail than that if you want. But we'll just kind of work our way across. So we'll add, there's cogs and wheels and all stuff where the arm joins the shoulder, right? So you just do like some circles or curved lines coming around here, right? And then to go like the extra step, if you wanted, you can start adding little edge lines to all these. And what some people might do sometimes on robots and all this is add like shadows, right? So you'll add like a black section in here. Make it look like a hole or a gap in the metal. Just a little trick. Right, like maybe like just thicken up some of this. Just makes it look like it goes more inside, you know? And there might be like some circles, like bolts and stuff, you know? Right, so that looks like it's connected to the body now. And then his ribs and the side of his chest sort of plate is there. And then there's like the ribs that come down all in here, right? So all this is like broken up into different sections. And then there's these, for want of a better word, little diagonal sections here. And that's like connected to the body, which goes that way, right? That's kind of the underneath, right? So this has like lines like that. Right, we'll move across this way. We'll keep adding our mechanical lines and sort of rib cage shapes. So it's kind of like curve around, well, as much as metal can curve. So we just start adding all these things. And so this has a little lip or an edge following. That's the trick with metal armor and all that. You want to add these little lines that follow. It just makes everything look better, in my opinion. Okay. Again, this is quite detailed, so take your time, hit pause if I go too fast, which some people say I do sometimes. Apologize. And I try and move by hand. Sometimes I forget, I get so sucked in. Okay. So that's like a side body there. So we will add some of these circular lines in underneath his shoulder armor here. I think there's another outside edge just there. I'm going to just go black with this just to make it look like a shadow. I think his arm then, like there's like a red armor plate there, and then I think just the arm then, or the shoulder joint is just here. And I'm going to go black in here. Right, and then there's more armor lines and stuff all on this, following all this stuff. Right, now details on the chest plate, right? So we got this angle line that goes in there and like another one going that way. It'll just give you an idea of the shape of the chest plate. And then there's like a bottom sort of line like that, right? And all this stuff keeps going around and around with extra sort of details on it. Right down that way. And like a couple more of these, looks like. And then like scratches and all that stuff on it. There's a gap in here actually. Okay. Looks like headlights up here, like in like a casing. So like a diagonal thing like that. Are the headlights? They probably are, yeah. Semicircles, kind of eyes looking out of a hole sort of thing. And colour in around it black. And then there's like all this edge stuff again. Multiple sort of lines and textures and everything. So eyes there, well, lights, sorry, I call them eyes, but we got to do this over this side as well. Like little sort of gaps and everything. We'll go a little edge there, and like lines coming across this way. Right, and then that's a gap in his chest, so I'll come back to that. I'll just do the other, I'll try and make this armor plate sort of match the other side, adding all these little stuff like this going around the edge of it, and then here. Yeah, it all seems to go, it all just wraps around itself a couple of times, like, and then there's those diagonal sort of lines like that, right? So it makes it look like a raised up sort of platform or something. Is it different on that side? He's got like a little rectangle here. I'm trying to just figure it out as I go. Scratches and textures and dirt and stuff. Okay, so that's not bad. What do you think? Got to put some shadow and more detail in here. So there's like more metal that closes, joins together, and then a metal bar going down there. That'll be shadow. That'll be shadow. And then line there. Maybe a couple more of those, and then a bit of shadow. So little dots. Mechanical objects are always difficult, never not difficult. Lots of detail. That's why they do them with computers now, obviously. Right, and then, so up here, more plates. This is tricky. What way does that go? Here, down there, and then up there, and in there. Back there. So this will be like mostly shadow, I think. I think there's like a curved circular thing here. But it'll all make a bit more sense when I shade it in, which I will do right now. Okay, I think that'll do. Optimus Prime. Sorry about the length of the video. Transformers always take a long time. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.